So today's a cold day after a string of some warm ones. So I really want to get my garden going because we keep getting these nice days and it's warming up a little more every day. But I don't want to till my garden. I have no interest in it. My whole goal of having a garden, having a big one, is to have a no-till garden. Meaning I want to put lots of mulch in there. I want to do what I can to really amend the soil, keep it going, keep it nice and soft, keep it fluffy, keep it full of nutrients, have everything keep breaking down. But the ground is hard. We have a lot of clay. We have really clay soil. So that makes it difficult. We did have to till it last year just to get the plot ready. It was our first year with this current garden that we have. We got one half, we got tons of manure in there, tons of compost. So it's really nice and fluffy on the one side, full of worms, full of bugs, full of all the good stuff that you really want to have in your garden. But the other half is still clay, which makes it, I'm not really looking forward to working that half of the garden. But, so here's my plan. We have some cold weather. I do have time on my hands, so I'm gonna put my chickens to work. I think I'm gonna build a chicken tractor so I can really have them concentrated on one spot. I have some fence posts, but it is a big area, so I really don't think that I can feasibly fence off an area and keep them in one spot. So I have a lot of scrap wood, a lot of scrap pieces, tons of fencing, tons of chicken wire. So I think I'm just gonna rig something together that will keep them in one spot. I can keep moving it throughout the garden, throw them out there for a day or so in one spot, and hopefully they'll work the ground enough that I won't have to do much when it comes time to put things in the ground. So I'm gonna take you with me on building my chicken tracker with the supplies that I have on hand. I'm gonna go through my junk pile right now. All right, so here I have lots of stuff. So much stuff to choose from. A lot of junk, a lot of pallets, some wood. See all this wire and hardware cloth. Got pallets for days. So this is what I have to work with, and I'm gonna make something happen. Well, I got the two pieces made, so now I'm just going to zip tie the tops of them together. We'll see how sturdy it is at the top. I might have to reinforce the middle of it a little bit, but I'm not really making it too complicated or too structurally sound. It's just going to be temporary. It doesn't need to keep predators out. It just needs to keep them in and keep them in one spot so they can kick around the dirt. not gonna lie, I kind of like it. So here's what I have. It's actually the perfect size. It's gonna fit. I can work row by row. I just have to tie off the ends of it or cage off the ends, but I think this is gonna work. I might try to get a little fancy and make a door for it, just because I have nothing better to do. Well, since I didn't really do this with a plan, what I'm seeing now, I just need to close this spot here. So I think if I just undo a zip tie and bend it down, I can put it onto here. The top should be 100% closed, and then I just need to make some ends for it. So I'm just going to trim that down and pop that on there. So I'm on the search for one more thing. I just need a door to finish off the end and I'll be good. I want to keep something simple, something that I don't have to, I don't know that I really want to attach it. I keep this on my compost just to keep the chickens out. That might work. Actually, I'll bring this with. I have the best idea. I have the perfect thing to use. Okay, so this is something that we rigged up when we had our baby chicks. We use this to go over the top of their run. I think if I just cut off the bottom of that, I can throw that in front of the door. The hardware cloth that is on it will keep the birds in. So I have that piece trimmed and now I'm gonna just add it to the door. I should be able to pound it into the ground and just kind of zip tie it, and I can maybe just latch it up and down. I have an idea, we'll see how it works out. So here's what I did to attach the door. You can kind of see it's just really propped up against it. And a zip tie to there and a zip tie to here. And I did that on each of them. I want to keep mobility in the door, so this way I can pull it up, I can swing it up, and it's going to stay attached. And then I can just prop a brick at the bottom, but that'll keep them in. I'm pretty proud of what I rigged up here. This is going to be perfect, and it's actually, the size of it is great. It's the size of the rows for the garden. They're going to go in there. They'll turn all the dirt around and they're going to stay in it. They're not going to fly away. They're not going to get into anything else. I do have things that I want to keep protected, and I'll be able to get them in and out pretty easily with this little door. We're excited. We're going to go grab a couple chickens and put them in our tractor and watch them go to work.